percaya. Allah Ta'ala kata mata, mata, percaya. Tangan, tangan, percaya. Kaki, kaki, percaya. Turun, turun, percaya. Atas, atas, percaya. Tetapi atas yang tak sama dengan makhluk. Tangan tak sama dengan makhluk. Mata tak sama dengan makhluk. Telinga tak sama dengan makhluk. Turun tak sama dengan makhluk. Iaitulah pendapat yang dikenali dengan golongan salaf. Percaya. Allah Ta'ala kata mata, mata, percaya. Tangan, tangan, percaya. Kaki, kaki, percaya. Turun, turun, percaya. Atas, atas, percaya. Tetapi atas yang tak sama dengan makhluk. Tangan tak sama dengan makhluk. Mata tak sama dengan makhluk. Telinga tak sama dengan makhluk. Turun tak sama dengan makhluk. Iaitulah pendapat yang dikenali dengan golongan salaf.
Some Salafis, they make the wrong things. Allah has a hand, and He has fingers, and He has a shin, and He has a foot. Khalas, He's put the whole picture of the man in the head of the person. And then you say Allah has a hand, and Allah has fingers, and Allah has a face, and Allah has foot. And you're putting it all, lining it up, and then you say Allah's not a man. A'udhu billah. Big beard, teach them the sunnah. What you mean is you teach them arrogance and tajseem. That's what you mean, actually. I teach them the sunnah. And then you tell them, Allah has a face, and Allah has eyes. So you've teach them Hinduism, brother. Allah has a hand, and He has fingers, and He has... And the brother, and they're speaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the things he's saying, okay, he's getting it from the Salaf in a sense, but the way he's putting it together, and he's adding it all together, and He has a shin, and He has a foot. Khalas, he's put the whole picture of the man in the head of the person. You go and tell your kids that. Go and tell a 5-year-old Allah has a shin. Yani in that sentence. This is the most dumb pedagogy I've ever seen in my life. You sit with a 5-year-old kid. I appreciate, I come from a Hanbali background, Athari, but I come from that. But you sit with a kid, yeah? A 5-year-old. You say, if he asks you, does Allah have a hand? And you say yes. Do you know what he's going to think? Allah has that. Sorry, I don't care what you think he thinks. He thinks that. He thinks, and then you say Allah has a hand, and Allah has fingers, and Allah has a face, and Allah has foot. And you're putting it all, lining it up, and then you say Allah's not a man. A'udhu billah. This kid is confused, bro. And sorry, some of the examples are poor examples of the dumb, some, sorry to say, not thinking straight Salafis. And I have to say it coming from the Athari background. Say, oh, what is the foot of Allah? They say, oh, the foot of the elephant. The foot of the elephant is different to the foot of the ant. And they think that, oh, Bismillah, yes, this guy is very clever. They say the door handle is better than the clock hand. You think that's a clever idea, bro? That's Wallahi's hold is going way further than what the Salaf went for, sorry to say. Who said that from the Salaf? What you're saying? This hold. You're telling me that don't do philosophy. This is philosophy, and it's bad philosophy. Because they say that, look what they say. They say, the elephant has a foot, and the ant has a foot, and I don't know what else has a foot, yeah? You're establishing a continuity. Because in all those cases, it's al-asfal, it's on the bottom. So what you're doing is you think you're establishing, because you think you're dumb, you think you're establishing a discontinuity, which in one sense you are, but you're actually establishing asfaliyah. You have the audacity. I don't care who said it. I know some ulama said that. They're wrong to have said that because the Salaf did not say this stuff. Yeah? And Allah and the Messenger did not say this kalam. The ant and and the elephant. You think you're a philosopher, bro. That's why if you did study a bit of philosophy, your kid wouldn't think Allah's a man until the age of 10. You ignoramuses, yes? I will teach them the sunnah. I will teach, and you have takabbur, big beard, teach them the sunnah. What you mean is you teach them arrogance and tajseem.